essay, right? We love our Nigerian men. Our. The reason why we love Nigerian men, firstly, the way they treat us compared to our own South African guys. You know, a Nigerian man will always make sure that you're good.
I have a couple of videos to share with you as to why most non-Nigerian ladies are after our Nigerian men. Make una leave our Nigerian men alone for us, I beg. We have a lot of single Nigerian ladies. Whew. Yet, you guys are snatching them from them. I don't know how to say this, you know, but I have a couple of videos from these Westerners or foreigners talking about the reasons why they cherish Nigerian men. You can hear them out in the video as they confess.
And when it comes to providing, when God said, men shall be providers, he meant Nigerian men. The rest, please, let's leave this one alone. Let's leave this matter to Nigerian men because we know. Oh, I even heard like Atlanta women, you women are looking for Nigerian men. Please, 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 leave these Nigerian men for us, our Ugandan women. We know how to take care of them, but seriously, when it comes to spoiling women, I don't know any other country, any other men that can spoil women like Nigerian men. I don't know. Maybe you guys know, so you can tell me in the comment section. But for me, I ride for those Nigerian men, guys. Because, you know, for them, they believe that if they take care of their women, it's a reflection on them, you know? So they make sure you look good. Baby, change hair now. Baby, go buy now. Go buy this. You want this. Baby, here. Chop you know, that's my language. I've never met people who love their culture the way Nigerian men love their culture. When you meet a Nigerian person, like a Nigerian man, or I don't know, I'm talking about Nigerian men in particular, but when you meet a Nigerian man and you ask them, where are you from? I'm from Nigeria. I'm like, sir, calm down. You'll never hear any other people, you know, say something like that so confidently. You know what I mean? And I'm like, wow, anything like they're so proud of their culture everywhere. Yeah, I'm a Nigerian man. The way these people love their culture. When you see Nigerian men like vibing to their music, forget about this music that we all know. When they're listening to their culture music, you might think like, what's going on here? They will dance, sing, like in a church choir or something. Like, I was like, wow, this is really beautiful to see. You know what I mean?
I know that some of you are still skeptical about whether or not you should be dating or even getting married to a Nigerian. But let me tell you this. Don't believe the hype. Nigerians are very good people. If I had to get married 10 more times and all 10 of them were Nigerians, I would definitely do it again. Why? Because there's nothing like a partner who wants to do better. Someone who wants to love on you, take care of you, who wants to have a family with you. Someone who's very well grounded in their traditions. Someone who stands firm on their role as a man, as a husband, as a father. Yes, there's good and bad in every single culture. I mean, do we need to start talking about the ones over here in the West? I think not. Okay? So don't let the hype fool you. Nigerians are very good people, and a good Nigerian man will love on you like you've never felt before, and will take care of you and take care of his family, and will always look into ways that you can build and grow. Okay? Don't believe the negative stuff. I told you before, you need to swipe.
In essay, right? We love our Nigerian men. The reason why we love Nigerian men, firstly, the way they treat us compared to our own South African guys. You know, a Nigerian man will always make sure that you're good.
Do you think Nigerian men are the best in Africa?
Why not? They are.
Really?
Yeah.
Give me 5 qualities that make them different from every other African man.
They treat you well. They spend on you. They are caring. And the other room. You know the other room? They are the best when it comes to the other room, you know?
Yaodogo is always the best. Are you serious?
Why not? Of course.
Tested and trusted.
Tested and trusted. You know, even these white people, when they go, they never want to go back.
So you said you
waiting. Why now?
Now you the wrong, get the kitty, you the wrong, get the cat up, we drink with the drop cup.
Dating a Nigerian man Girl, hold your wig. Because you are not just dating a man, you are signing up for a whole psychological experiment disguised as a romance. No offense, I love Nigerian men. I beg. Them sweet. Them sabi spoil you, everything they go fine. But before you waka enter, you got to get strong head. Otherwise, oh no, it go shock you. See, these men, they don't lie. Nah. They perform. They can look you dead in the eye, one hand on Bible, other on chest, and tell you, baby, not only you, they my heart.
Black men in America and black men in Nigeria, they're two different breeds, okay? Every time I see a video of a Nigerian man, he's happy, he's celebrating, he's given the energy that I'm looking for. I cannot say the same thing about African American men. African American.
There's this trend about men loving older ladies these days. I don't really get it. You know, it's not just Nigerian men or African men going after older white ladies. No, it's also in the opposite direction as well. Just look at this video. A 77-year-old woman blushing over a 35-year-old Nigerian young man, saying the guy calls her sweet 16. Jesus Christ, have mercy on me. You know, the lady appeared on Daddy Phrase's what is it called, live, and she talked about her beautiful relationship with this Nigerian young man. You can hear her out.
Nigerian men are the best looking men in the world. Mm-hmm.
Let me clock that.
They are. Go ahead. They are. They're the best looking men. They're the nicest guys. Truly the nicest guys. Come in and check on me, make sure I'm okay. One of the young guys calls me Sweet 16. And he's just a friend, but he's just the sweetest young man. He is the sweetest young man. Nigerian men are the best looking men in the world.
He said he's just a friend. He calls me Sweet 16. Sweet 16. My brother, if you are just a friend, make sure that you are just a friend, okay? Before you get yourself into trouble with these ladies. But then, a lot of African men, not only African men, on the 13th of September precisely, I traveled to northeast of England, my former area, for the Igbo festival. On coming back, I was on a train from Manchester down to this place, Southampton. Then, you know, when you sit on a train, there's 4 seaters and there's a table in between. You know, so the man was already seated. He was chatting with another young master's degree student sitting opposite of him. Then Somto and myself walked up to them. He was just the kindest man I've ever seen, a British man. He made a space for both of us. He really engaged us. You know, we started gisting and talking. He asked us to guess his age. The other guy guessed 60. I guessed 70. But guess what? He's actually 75. You know, he doesn't stay in the UK. A British man. He's based in the Philippines. You know, so he started talking to us about the wife and blah, blah, blah. How the wife has been looking after him and, you know, loving him and showing him all the affections and all of them stuff. Then I asked him, you know, I ask a lot of questions. This is why I easily get on with people, or I can easily make friends, because I ask and ask. I just asked him. Because he said his wife is 38 years old. I said, okay, is your 38-year-old wife a British lady? He looked at me and said, what? What would a 38-year-old English lady be doing with a 75-year-old man? That they don't have time for them. They don't have time. That with money, that you can get any woman you want. Even a 25-year-old woman can even fall for him as an elderly man. you know, that all women need is just protection, money, security. This is all women need. A man who can provide for them. And he told me that in his house in Philippines, his big size house, that he bought a land, he built that house. They have swimming pool, they have everything, the wife has a car. So what that he's retired. I said, how about your children? He said, yes, my children are all grown now, 37, 28, that they are now living their own life. They don't care about me. Not that we are having any issues. You know, they're grown up, they have their families. So me, I decided to go look for a woman who is going to take care of me. And in Philippines, I found that woman, a Filipino. So, hey, God, 75-year-old man, married to a what? To a 38-year-old. You can imagine. Now, we have seen a whole lot on the internet, young Africans, Nigerians, you know, going after all these old Oyibo ladies. You know, it's love to some extent, and it's the other way around. But particularly, this is not like Ned going for a younger girl who would look after him or give him that young vibe and blah blah blah. This is young men that we know that practically in Africa they wouldn't go for older ladies. Talk more of grannies who have already finished having their own children, who may have been married 2-3 times. Their children, they have grandchildren. But these young African men going after them. Look at this again.
The Lord has done it. Finally. The Lord has.
So you can see in that video, that young man was actually looking for a wife or a woman to date. All them youngy sweet vibes. He kept skipping all of them and boom, to that elderly lady, you know. And the guy is strong. Sometimes I usually pity all these old ladies because I know their bones are no longer strong. Them having to face all these young, energetic men who goes to the gym all the time might be something else. Do not fracture these men, these women. Sometimes I fear that they might have fractures, you know, but I don't know how they do all of these things. But it's quite pathetic. I don't know what you think about all of this. Nigerian men are good people. They are loved. You know, people cherish them a whole lot. I mean, people who are not Nigerians, they go after them a lot. I've seen a couple of videos where they talk about why they cherish Nigerian men and a whole lot of that. I can also incorporate them in this very video for you to see, you know, but it is what it is. It is love, it is lust, it is, what is it called? Parasitism. Yes, parasitic love style. Love for what you can gain. Yes, just like the 75-year-old British man who plainly told me on the train that a 38-year-old English lady wouldn't fall for him, you know, but with money you can even get a 25-year-old in Philippines. This is why he said a lot of British people, they come to Philippines for retirement because they can usually get women who would look after them during their old age, provide the women with whatever they want, you know. So it's just what it is. Give and take. This is what life is all about. But in all, Nigerian men are so cherished. They are hardworking providers, protective, you know, and they command respect in all. These are some of the reasons a lot of foreign ladies have been dying to have Nigerian ladies. They are full of vibes. They know how to treat a woman. They know how to make you blush. You know, they know how to give you them good names, sweet names, say all them nice things. They want you to look good for them at all costs. Yeah, I think this is it. Why they keep on, I beg, as soon as they rush them, make on remain for our sisters who are still single. We Nigerian ladies, we still need our men, okay?